let's have a closer look at the check-in form. Every participant needs to fill out a check-in form, even if they have registered and did all their fundraising online. This is because the check-in form has a waiver that all participants need to sign. Check-in form is also where we keep track of what rewards have been received or ordered. The check-in forms also doubles as a registration form, so if a participant says they need to register or ask for a registration form, you can simply give them a blank check-in form to fill out. And here's the breakdown of the check-in form. Name and contact information. Please make sure the participant has filled out the section legibly. Even if they have registered online, they still need to fill out this section because we use this information to make sure our database is correct and up to date. The waiver. Every participant must sign the waiver, or if they are under 18, their guardian must sign it. Even if they are registered online and accepted the online waiver, they still need to sign this form. Donations handed in today. If they are bringing in cash or checks, they should list the amounts here. Give them a calculator if they need help adding up the amounts. If they are not bringing in any cash or checks, simply write a 0 in the total donations handed in today section. Tax receipt information. If they are bringing in cash or checks, make sure they choose one of the 3 options. If they do not require any tax receipts, check the box that says this amount does not require a receipt. If they are only making a self-donation and not bringing any donations from other donors, they can check the box that says this amount is a self-donation. We will issue them a tax receipt for the full amount. If they need tax receipts for other donors, they will need to check the 3rd box and attach a donation tracking form. Online total and fundraising total. Most participants will know their online total, but if they don't, you can look it up for them on the registration list. Give them a calculator to add up their fundraising total if needed. Do not fill out the office use only section. Please leave this blank. The frontline volunteers will fill out the section when they give out rewards. Now, let's have a look at the donation tracking form. Some participants will need to fill out a donation tracking form if they are bringing in cash or check donations and need to request tax receipts for the donations. We will use the information from the donation tracking form to issue tax receipts to their donors. Participants who check the box that says, "I am attaching a donation tracking form with donor information," should fill out this form. If they don't already have a form, give them a blank one and a pen. Here's a breakdown of the donation tracking form. Event name and participant name. Make sure they copy their name and walk location into this section. Signature. The participant needs to sign this form as well. Donor and donation information. To issue a tax receipt, we need a donor's name, postal address, and donation amount. Please make sure that there's a name and postal address for every donation that needs a tax receipt. If there are any donations that do not require a tax receipt, the participant can write anonymous or no receipt required. No online donations should be listed here. This form is only for cash and checks submitted at the event. Online donations are tracked separately, and any online donors have already received their tax receipts. If the participant has listed any online donations on this form, please ask them to cross out these donations and do not include them in the sheet total. Sheet total submitted. This will be the total donations on the sheet. If the participant needs more than one sheet, make sure they total each page separately. Give them a calculator if needed. Important. Please check that the total of all donations on the donation tracking form is equal to the total donations handed in today on the check-in form. In other words, we should have donor information for all cash and checks brought to the walk. Here are some other important notes about tax receipts. We can only issue a tax receipt if we have a donor's full name and postal address. This is a Canada Revenue Agency regulation. If a donor's postal code is not provided, they will not be sent a tax receipt. If the donor also provides an email address, we will send their tax receipt by email. Other receipts will be mailed. Tax receipts will be automatically issued for donations of $20 or more. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please do not hesitate to contact your volunteer coordinator or check-in coordinator if you have any questions or concerns. We hope you have a great volunteering experience with us.